Hello, my name is Autumn Terry, and the article that I chose was How Harry, Meghan, and the Queen Should Approach the Royal PR Crisis. The article is by Nicole Schumann of PR News Online. So, the main issue was that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are choosing to step down from their senior roles in the United Kingdom. So, in my notes, I wrote that in the past week, Queen Elizabeth II released a statement saying that Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle will no longer hold titles within the royal family. Harry and Meghan will no longer take on roles as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, and that will affect their placement in the hierarchical system of the royal family. So in the article, Schumann writes that this creates an open dialogue for the public, leaving the family susceptible to rumors and falsities. Many takeaways can be found regarding the public relations tactics by the famous Brits in yet another family crisis. So I wrote in my notes that this is seen as a crisis because it has never been done in the history of the United Kingdom, and it will affect the hierarchy of the kingdom and its reputation of maintaining a traditional structure. So, in developing a strategy, Nicole Schumann writes that both Harry and Meghan and the public relations have been trying to come to a settlement on this unprecedented royal path. The more questions asked when strategizing statements, the better. So I wrote that because they are the first couple of the royal family to ever have experienced such controversy, they are able to develop more strategies when it comes to creating a response to the public. Their reasonings, such as Meghan's career, mistreatment / backlash for marrying Harry because of her race, and Harry's support for his wife, etc., support their decisions to step back from their senior roles in the UK. So, Mike Paul has worked with the royal family in the past while doing media training and is also the president of the Reputation Doctor LLC. His outlook was that there is no data or research to help create a strategy because the royal family has never had a break off. He also says that Markle began searching for PR firms before the birth of her baby, as the newlyweds had been dealing with issues with Buckingham Palace and the British media since she and Harry went public with their relationship. Their first priority in this time of crisis is to discuss the safety and security of their immediate family and communicate that message to the public. The media needs to look at the crisis nature of what the family is in first, before looking at niceties like job prospects. If they aren't accepted in the royal family and aren't protected by the government, how can we confirm safety? Look at Princess Diana and the paparazzi. So in my notes, I wrote some background about on Princess Diana and her relationship with the media for those who aren't informed. I wrote that her name was Diana Frances Spencer. She was the Princess of Wales and the first wife of Prince Charles. She was the mother of Prince William and Prince Harry, and she died on August 31st, 1997. So she died in a car crash in France while trying to escape the paparazzi. So that is the controversy when speaking about Princess Diana and the media. Mark Ippolito was the president of Burn Entertainment, and he states that it's such a new situation that we have not seen. One issue is, what are their names or titles going to be? That's not something easy to predict. He also says that Meghan could always go back to acting, but questions how Harry will make a living. The couple should focus more on non-commercial activities and to embrace the family diversity. Brands will want them just for their differences, and diversity is important and huge and helps them sell internationally. So I wrote in my notes for messaging for the future that they will have to maintain good messaging as far as PR is concerned, because they'll be lacking financial assistance from the British government and will need to gain financial and social support from other organizations. They will also need media assistance slash exposure to maintain some sort of relevancy, popularity with the public, supporters, sponsorship. And an example is becoming the face of a brand or charity. Schumann writes in her article, honesty and transparency will continue to hold importance as Harry and Meghan move to their new home, decide on where to spend time, decide on how they want to make a living, and eventually what caused the chasm in the first place. So those are some key points to think about, and just my opinion on what their next move should be and how they should resolve their issue with how they should resolve this crisis and move on as they fall back from the United Kingdom.